Some football. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Seattle Seahawks and the Tennessee Titans. On the away sideline, that's Mike McDonald, head coach of the Seahawks. These guys looking for a repeat of last week's win here. On the opposing sideline, that's Brian Callahan, coach of the Titans. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt up here in the booth. Veteran Matt Prater down on the field, ready to get us started. And we're underway in Nashville. Effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out to one of the league's best stories from last season, wasn't he? Former number 3 overall pick, coming off that career-defining year, Sam Darnold.
Okay, you know he's happy about that win last week, but less happy about his performance. He went into the lab this week, there's no question about it, and studied those mistakes, those 2 interceptions, because he knows that's not sustainable for winning. And I love a line from Mike McDonald. He talks about the quarterback being the voice of poise. That means flushing those mistakes from a week ago and being poised to go attack today.
Now Darnold off the play action. To the left, he's got a roll. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Putting the tight end in motion. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
And that will not be enough for a first down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's one of the greatest to do it. Justin Tucker on for the field goal. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, one went right through.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the Titans now to get their first drive of the game. Leading them out, the #1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
Hey, it's very easy for me to use all these psychological cliches, Kate, right? You gotta flush it. You gotta play one play at a time. You gotta flush last week's 5 interception performance, but the reality is you gotta be in the moment. You can't even be thinking about last week. You gotta think about every play, guard that ball with everything you got, and most importantly, help your team find a W.
Second and 6.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. Right back to Pollard. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The Seahawks opting for a 5th DB nickel set for this third down play. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. On target to Helm. And this one is brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Yard gain on the play. And the Titans first down.
First and 10, it's Pollard. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. You could do some serious damage.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks go up 10-zip here in the first. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Jaquan Jackson on the return. Showing a little burst so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. So Tennessee headed out for its second drive of the game. And despite the fate of their last snap, Brock, the lead still theirs. That pick 6 should have been the wake-up call they need to refocus here. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10. Ward shaking off the pick here. That's complete, David Njoku. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. That is exactly what they needed, Brock. The throw that gets him stabilized after a disastrous miscue early.
You know I love when coordinators show that kind of confidence, quickly reestablishing it with his quarterback, and now he can start playing like that pick 6 never happened.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's good for the Titans. First down. First and 10 at the 49.
Again, a run from Pollard. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
At the Seahawks 48-yard line.
Here we go. Now a toss. It's Pollard. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And that play, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs at that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Prater puts it through, and that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for on the call sheet.
Now Prater on to send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Seahawks taking the field for their second possession. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Throwing on first, here's Darnold. Steps up and he's running with it. And he goes down to avoid a hit, so give him a gain of close to 4. That's going to set up second down.
2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. It's a 10-3 ball game. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Incomplete pass on first down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Play fake, Darnold. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
First down. It's a gain of 32.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10.
First down.
Hauled in by Lockett, right side. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
He'll call his own number. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 13-point lead. Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
17. Titans 3.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So now here comes the Titans on offense. Down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Zayden Collins in on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
What's going to throw it? That one one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense that's flying around and making the play.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw here for Ward. That's complete to Alec Manor. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. Well, they will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Again, Ward going to the air. Deep shot off his back foot. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Titans first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Come on.
The toss to Pollard here, running right. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Finds a big lane. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down, but still a very good gain. They picked up 12, 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. 3rd and short, gets again to the tight end. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 8. And the Titans first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Pollard goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here. Now we have a member of the Titans injured after the play and in need of some assistance. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Ward off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans make it a one-score game in the first half. David Njoku, the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Matt Prater for the point after try. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Brings up second and 8.
Here's Walker running right. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. First and 10, Darnold. He's still going at the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That play good for 17 and a first down.
17 more yards. That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 20.
Darnold looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Goal, Seattle.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
With a quick pass out line. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Offense to the line for second down.
At the 7-yard line.
And again, it's Darnold. Cut near the goal line. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. Third and goal, they need 3 yards here. Now Darnold. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Tucker's kick is up and good. And that would push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, the points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Absolutely fires this one right side. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. He's looking for Elikayo, man. And it's going to be second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
He'll throw it. He's going to try another deep one here. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for it. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. The season is going by at lightning pace. Week 12 has arrived. It's the weekend before Thanksgiving. Let's get into it. Our spin around the NFL starts now at State Farm Stadium in Glendale. The Cardinals at home to take on the Jaguars. And it's Kyler Murray. He threw for more than 400 yards, including this strike here, one of his 4 touchdown passes. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And this is Anthony Richardson. It's a touchdown pass from 3 yards out. The Colts are back to within a game of 500. They move to 5-6 with the win. Lastly, let's squeeze in one more. And this is Jordan Love. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. The Packers needed this one, and they got it. A victory that helps them keep pace in the NFC wildcard race. There you see the rest of the scores from Week 12, with Denver, the Chargers, Miami, and Washington all getting late-season byes. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here's the Tennessee offense getting ready to start our third quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Third quarter starts with a run by Pollard. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On the ready.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready. 60. Ready.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they're not going to give him an inch on this second down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
A 1-yard gain.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go. Here we go. 70.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's complete. Play made by Cup. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
1st and 10 at the 39.
On the gun, it's Ward. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Rolling out to his left. On the run, deep down. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
And the Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Ward setting the pass. Completed over the middle. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. From the left hash, 34 yards away. Prater puts it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, he's able to handle his 3rd field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to get going once again. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a pickup of 11. And the Seahawks will have a first down. Play fake, Darnold. In by Arroyo on the right side. It's a small gain up to the 38. Sent down by Cody Barton.
Brings up second and 5 at the 38-yard line.
They kick the running back in motion. From the gun, Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Air it out on third. Oh, he's going to run for it. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. To throw, here's Darnold. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
It's a gain of 33. That's another Seahawks first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Walker now from the gun. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, second and goal.
At the Titans' 7-yard line.
Here's Darnold. And the Titans rush is going to win this rep. And quickly their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal. Third and long for him here. The left side, caught by Davis. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
A 5-yard pickup.
For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Now they'll get some time to mold this decision. They'll have fourth and goal after the break. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. Justin Tucker out for the field goal. A lot of pressure hovering over this kick. This lined up left. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
He stopped on the run back at the 27. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And last drive left them in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to leave with points, obviously, but not happy that they had to settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Coaches love to say, on offense, let every drive end in a kick. The bronze medal's a punt, silver medal's a field goal, and now they're going to be striving for that PAT, the gold medal.
Set with the screen, it's Pollard. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. That's Helm on the catch, left side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's good for a Titans first down.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 44-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Escapes the pocket. field to DK. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the gain's going to be to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Titans, first down.
Ready?
First and 10.
Here's Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Cooper Kupp, the intended receiver. So it'll be second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Chimere DK, the one he was looking for. So now it's going to be third and long.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Ward running his guys in the hurry up.
That's another Titans.
Gets a Pollard on the option. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Now Ward has him on the quick hitter. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's second and goal.
Come on. Hey.
Ward now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time. QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Kicked well, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Seahawks offense running out now. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Now Darnold out to play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Toss play. This is Walker. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for the loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Go, set.
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and in midfield. It's going to be third and short now from the 49.
It's now third and 2.
Go, set.
He'll throw it. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Don't want to give them another shot at third down, so they'll bring up 4th while they can and decline the flag. Fourth down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here.
Here we go.
First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. We'll get a timeout now as they head out for an injured player. And not someone they want to see hurting. Tony Pollard, the one who needed some attention. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
To the air with Ward. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Let's go.
Back to throw it. That one's complete right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Titans
First and 10 here. Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. Brought in right side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They get to Pollard from the gun. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They're going to pass it here. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
He's across the 35. And he gets the Seahawks first down, Brock, and that should finish off this win for him. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. The Seahawks in a victory formation as they take a knee. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a 1-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.